Hi, I'm Dalvin Harris for Varsity Beat. There are many ways to go about preserving food, but if you don't follow these directions correctly, it could lead to some very serious illnesses. Today we find ways to avoid these by sitting in on an MSU Extension food preservation class.
Today I am hosting a class for food preservation that is going to instruct these participants on how to preserve vegetables in pickling. And so we use vinegar and salt, and so I picked a recipe that's fairly simple. This audience is a deaf audience, so we have interpreters at this gathering today that help with explaining to the participants what's going on or answering their questions to converse back and forth with me.
Food preservation is a constantly evolving practice playing a crucial role in the way our food is handled and distributed to us. Preserving our food means keeping our perishable items out of the temperature danger zones that make them unsafe to eat.
I feel it's needed because, one, our programming is open to all people, to all audiences, and this is an audience that we know is interested in our programs.
Often people may use outdated techniques to save their food. Eileen teaches people newer, more effective methods of preservation to help ensure that people know safe ways of saving their food for later use.
I think we tend to use the old methods of preserving, and there are new methods that are standards now from USDA and from the National Center for Food Preservation. And so I think it's important that people who are interested in doing food preservation, whether it be canning or freezing, look to those two resources and then look to Extension to make sure that they're using the right methods. And so you have to look to the science of it and rely on that information and that research to be able to disseminate that and do it correctly, so that we're trying to avoid botulism. And that's that's deadly, and so we don't want that to happen, and we don't want that to occur for anyone.
Keeping our food safe means following preservation directions exactly. Food that isn't preserved properly can contain extremely harmful bacteria that will cause sickness.
Learning the process of food preservation, it's not difficult, but it is something that you need to follow exactly. Follow the recipe, don't add things to it, don't change it. We've done jams and jelly classes, and people have enjoyed that. They've learned how the process works, what they can do, and how they can then have that done and share it with their families. We've had good feedback. I think that just the fact that I still get people that are interested to come to the classes, it's good.
For more ways and tips to preserve your food and get more bang for your buck, be sure to check out the MSU Extension's Food and Health page at msue.msu.edu. For Varsity Beat, I'm Dalvin Harris.